All right, I'm at Darbie O'Donnell. Darbie, is the thing working? I guess it is. Okay. All right, Darbie.
My face itches.
Why does your face
I
itch?
don't know, it just itches.
Why do you got hair sticking up on the top?
Weird.
Is that hair? Do you want to comb it down? Okay, that's really...
Got it.
Okay. I hope this doesn't turn out on the extended versions.
Probably will.
Probably won't. All right, here we go.
My ear's showing like an elf.
Don't you hate when people have ears sticking out?
Because it keeps parting and going like that. I'm like, I'm not a freaking elf.
I think you are. You're just trying to hide it. All right, turn back and look at me. Thank you. Hello. How you doing?
Hey.
All right. So, hold on.
Y'all need to shut up. Use rude.
All right. Here we go. Darbie O'Donnell, what is your title actually here at KPVM TV?
I have the title of news editor, master control, and camera person.
Do you wear any other hats? I know that everyone around here obviously does all different types of tasks around this station, seeming to work equally as hard.
Throughout the years that I've been here, have done everything except for commercial production.
When are you going to take on that task?
When I have time between my other things that I'm doing right now.
We went and done sales, office work, assisting Rhonda, everything.
Yeah, and then technical directing, floor directing. I was on a TV show for a while. And
As one of the hosts called Kids TV, right?
Kids Talk.
Kids Talk.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about your background.
Okay. Well, when I was like 9, I started working somewhat at Channel 30.
What's Channel 30?
Channel 30 was the other news TV station that was in town, but now it's not anymore.
And so you were working there. So what were you doing there?
I went there because you were like, Darbie, go to work with me, because I was really scared of the thunderstorms that were there, because it was all like monsoon season, and I was really scared as like a little kid as like thunderstorms, and they were like every single day. So you were like, come to work with me, and I was like, okay. So I started going to work with you, and then they were like, oh, here, and have a camera and film stuff. So I started filming stuff like that, and then I would just I didn't do a lot at Channel 30. I mainly sat underneath your desk when you did morning shows and the news.
And then I went out on location, of course, and shot accidents and learned how to operate the camera when I was doing stand-ups and things like that. But then transferred over here to KPVM in what year?
We came over to KPVM in 2006?
Yes.
Yes.
2006.
Too many years.
Too many years. So one of the longest standing employees too as well.
Yes. I actually think, other than Vern and Rhonda, it's you and I.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That
That's
seems
true.
pretty accurate.
That's true. So on your daily task, what's a day like in Darbie O'Donnell's world here at KPVM?
Well, I wake up real late. And then we come here, and then if it's the weekend, or if we recorded something the day before in the night hours, which is usually after about 5 p.m., then we come here and then we load it, which is when you take the little drive off the camera that's filming right now, and you put it on the computer, and then you put all the files on there, and then I transfer it over to my computer, because I don't like working on that computer, so I transfer it to my computer, and then I edit all of the news stories that play on the news, and then if it's a Monday or a Wednesday, I go in the back and work in Master Control.
And then what's Master Control?
Master Control is the place where all the programming happens with TV shows and commercials.
And so you help out doing what there?
I place the news on all 4 of our channels.
You also record the news in the evening when the news is actually being shot inside the studio?
Yes.
And then anything else?
Not really anything else.
Camera work?
I do camera work. I do that too, yeah.
All right. So camera work on location too as well?
Yep. Whenever there's a car accident, we go film that. I prefer to film it. but sometimes you like to film it.
You also do your own filming and video work and things like that, and acting. And let's talk a little bit about that, because that's something that you've been doing for a long time, since the time of Kids Talk, and acting in some of Rodney Camacho's productions as well.
Yes, I began doing like plays and stuff when I was in elementary school. And then when I came into like middle school, Rodney asked me to be on Kids Talk, so I was on that for about like 2 years. And then I tried to do some more plays, but then band kind of took over my life, and I didn't end up doing as much.
Because you're a drummer?
Yes, I am a drummer. I was the drumline section leader at Pahrump Valley High School this past year, and I'm supposed to be helping coach this next season.
And also, what else at Pahrump Valley High School?
Oh, I did GSA, which is Gay Straight Alliance, for a little while.
And then the JROTC, right?
I did the JROTC. I was a second lieutenant.
And then let's talk a little bit about some of because you've also done some short films for the High Desert Shorts International Film Festival. You've also taken some film classes. What's the Mojave School?
Oh, the Mojave School was a writing camp I did this last year and the year before. And it was their first 2 years they've ever come. And then I did that, and that is where I really learned how to do screenwriting, which was an amazing thing because I did not know how to do that whatsoever. And then over the past year, since I attended it the first year, I've written 3 screenplays, short film screenplays. One of them I wish to make into a full-length feature, but...
And then also, what's your connection with the Pahrump Arts Council and things that you've done with that?
Oh, the Pahrump Arts Council, I was a part of their youth film class thing, and then I also was a teacher with the Pahrump Arts Council for painting and
For the youth arts program.
yes, summer youth arts programs. I did that, and I am a painter, and I did that, and I just would go to and I would teach a class for
Because you actually do other artwork outside too as well, not just the film and the acting, but also writing, and you've also directed some productions.
Yes, I do a lot of painting. I haven't painted in a while, but I have done some painting, mainly landscaping kind of paintings. And then directing. I have done some directing, especially with my own little short films. It's just, yeah, it works out better that way.
Because you just got your own camera and you've been working with that.
I got my own camera for Christmas. Thank you, Mom. And I have been trying to make more short films with it but it's been a little hard with me graduating this past year.
You did a Twilight Zone episode and showed it to Rod Serling's daughter.
Yes, I was not actually supposed to be in that as an actor, but I ended up acting in 2 different roles. And I was supposed to be an assistant director and camera person and editor with that. And I ended up doing assistant directing and some camera work. I didn't do the editing though, but I ended up playing 2 roles, so that was pretty cool.
And so let's talk about. I know that you and Noah are dating, and Noah Beacon. We talked to him a little bit about that, and he's of course going to be going into the film industry too as well. What's your plans?
Okay, my plans are that I'm taking a gap year. I just graduated this past year. I'm taking a gap year off mainly so I can figure out stuff with auditioning to performing arts school because they have a lot of requirements.
Because you're not really interested in the performing portion like Noah is, or what?
Yes and no. I mainly am okay, if I was doing a film and I was directing or producing or something like that, and then they had a smaller part and they were you want to do it, I would so do that. But it's not my main goal to be an actor.
Well, you're right now in practice or getting ready to have a performance with the Shadow Mountain Community Players.
Yes, I am actually kind of a major role in that too, which is kind of strange. But yes, I am practicing with the Shadow Mountain Community Players right now with Noah, and we're doing a performance of a murder mystery, and I am playing the mistress of the guy who dies, and I am very sassy.
So you are looking a little bit into the acting field, and so you're hoping to go to the same school as Noah, and he was hoping for Cal Arts, and so you're going that direction too?
Yeah, there's been a little bit of change to that. We're thinking about going to a community college in the same town for a while to get residency and all that financial kind of stuff
Yeah.
and credits so that we can go to Cal Arts and transfer credits over there.
So you're hoping for directing and producing?
Well, Cal Arts only offers really two different types of things, and it's animation and then directing, producing, and then it does some minor acting kind of things, but it's usually just behind the scenes, like cinematography stuff.
So then, so you hope that this internship, which now you're not as an intern, you're a full-fledged employee.
About time!
There you go.
Many years.
Yeah.
Many years.
Yeah, you did pay your dues here. So tell me what your feelings are. Working at KPVM, what do you think about the experience that they've given you?
I love it here so much, really. They're definitely family, and it's always sad when someone leaves because you get really attached to them, and then when you see them in, like, Smith's or something, you still kind of yell at them instead of like you did before. But no, the experience here is amazing, and it was actually really helpful. Like, Rhonda was showing me this one thing, like, many years ago, and she's like, one day you're going to thank me for this. And then in physics this past year at the high school, I used that.
But you do still keep in touch with some of the former employees, like Zach is a friend of yours still, and
And Rick and, well, we see a lot of the older, like, employees and stuff. I know Lulu's still a friend of mine on Facebook.
all right. So what's your kind of goal as far as KPVM, or you're going to transition out eventually one day and get back to school?
My goal with KPVM right now is actually I'm kind of where I wanted to be. Since the beginning, I wanted to be able to edit all the news. And then Master Control came up this past year, last summer actually, and I started taking that, and then it just kind of blossomed into, like, Tiffany wanting me to take her hours for news and stuff.
So then you really like that there's some openness to learning and growing as much as you possibly can.
Yes, because I mean, like, it's one thing to have an internship at a TV station, but like it's usually very isolated to just one individual thing. And with this, like, if I show people this, even colleges or like another job or anything, they'll be amazed about how many different things I've done and how many different systems I've worked on.
And that they're open to showing you here, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about this town is that there are so many opportunities that you can't get anywhere else.
Thank you so much.